Like any god that fucks up their own creation more than once should not ever be regarded as all-knowing, all-powerful, worth a damn, any of that. Imagine if you started at a job, claimed to be the absolute best of the best. Like, they should be happy that they're hiring you type shit. You get in there and start fucking shit up. Funny thing about that, though, is that's with humans, and there's a lot of give when it comes to humans because humans are, you know, flawed. This god claimed to be perfect, and somehow he fucked up creation once, then decided, redo, and then just killed all of them. Almost all of them. It might have been where he fucked up. Maybe he should have just killed every single one of them. Like, Noah and them shouldn't have survived either. But had Noah and them get the ark and the animals and all of that shit so they could save at least part of humanity. And then the folks that he decided to save fucked up again. He's looking at us like we're the fucking problem. Bitch, you made us, allegedly. Obviously, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And apparently, he plans on doing it again. He plans on wiping all of us out again. No one knows if he plans on kickstarting humanity all over again for a third time. Honestly, who even knows if that's only the third time? Imagine God kept fucking up. Only decided to talk about a couple of times. Like, you know, in The Good Place, whenever they kept figuring out that they were actually in the bad place, and so they had to keep starting over. Bet money that was God, because he just kept fucking up.
Well, it wasn't the Most High that screwed up. It was us. But anyway, I'm going to say shalom. First thing and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. Want to give double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Noah's in this gospel broad, lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, wherever it may be. What you're witnessing here is this disrespectful, disgruntled black woman, and I believe this is the same scoffing demon that made mention of wanting to go to hell. She did a video maybe earlier this year, I don't know. There's so many of these retarded, simple ass women out here with these bitches, I say, and then she could be a fucking terror, who knows. But then again, only Jake is known to really scoff they power the way that they scoff, because believe it or not, you Jakes in many cases are on par with Esau, man. The only reason why you ain't really supersede Esau in wickedness is because you don't have a rulership at your fingertips. But if Jake was given sole priorityship over this world and the condition that they're in, this world would be literally on fucking fire, bro. And I just real talk, you know, because Esau's the devil, but you Jakes are the devil too. And she's talking all this madness about the Most High, calling him out his name and disrespecting the Most High. And it's cute for right now, you know. It's cute because you got the liberty to say what you want to say. But see, what happens is the Lord said every idle word should not go unaccounted for. So all this blasphemy, this blasphemous talk, this disrespectful talk that you're speaking towards Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, it will be rectified, okay? And it will be public, okay? I guarantee you right now, the angels there in heaven, they're having a council on exactly how to torture you. You know, the Lord said that he knows how to reserve the ungodly until the day of judgment. So the Most High may just cripple you and break you down, and then you get the missiles. All right? But you're going to be made a public example out of, because for one thing, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Second of all, why are you even talking? Third of all, just shut the fuck up. Okay? This is the typical mindset of a nigga woman, because she's under the vibration of the serpent. And she hates any type of male authority if it ain't pale skin, pink flesh. She hates it. Now, she made a comment as well talking about God so perfect, he's so perfect. Then why did he have to keep starting humanity over? Well, for one thing, if you understand movies and you understand a director of a movie, how things play out, the Most High is not desperately trying to make everything perfect. It's all part of a divine plan. Okay? This is a movie if you really want to understand it. And in movies, directors put flawed characters in movies. That's what it's all about, dramatics. Okay, it's all about dramatics. And when we sit back and, you know, I'm speculating through the spirit, but if we sit back and we're able to watch this whole thing of creation and this whole movie play out, it's just going, oh, damn, it was a movie the whole time. You see what I'm saying? So you have no understanding. You have no wisdom. You're totally deprived of wisdom. And the best thing you can do is really just go take a short walk over a long building and end yourself, you know, because you're going to be totally put to death. Okay. And one brother said, I think one brother mentioned like she just mad because Ren is doing it first and she can't be comfortable no more. And that's what it is. A lot of these hoes out here, a lot of these bitches, and I'm saying it like I look at threads and I look at the comments, and it's mainly women basically asking men why don't they want relationships with them. And then when the men gives the rundown on why they don't want to deal with them anymore, then there's never any accountability for it. You know, I've seen a thread today of that same similar sentiment. Chick was like, well, you know, my single man, why are you, you know, what's this and what will make you decide to walk away from us? And one guy put in a comment board, well, because this and that. And this bitch gonna reply and say, well, you know, somebody must hurt you. You need to go somewhere else with a negative comment. But bitch, you asked him a fucking question and he just telling you. The problem is there's no accountability. Okay, if you women held accountability and you actually held yourselves accountable for once, then, you know, men would be willing to work with you in some cases, but there's no accountability. So here in this video, she's blaming the Most High because her life is fucked up. Well, if you wasn't a wicked bitch and a demon, then you probably wouldn't feel that type of way. But because you're a wicked asshole, this is the result of it, and so be it, you know. But the Most High is gonna take you out, whoever the hell is broad now. And I wish I knew her name. I'd tag her in it for real, because she really need. And I know she's probably getting rebuked and cursed out. But it's just a telltale sign of the times we living in. And I mean, enough is enough. I mean, I'm not mad, you know, because I at this point I'm beyond getting mad at niggas, bro. I'm to the point like I just rather you not be around me. That way we can avoid any type of confrontation. But I'm not even mad at it because I mean, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, she's not the first one and she's not going to be the last one that speaks this type of disrespect towards our creator. But guess what? The Most High is going to have the last laugh. Okay, and that's all that matters. Her words are not going to affect how the Most High feels about what he's done to this place. The Lord look at this bitch and like, yeah, you're beneath me. But let me go ahead and put this fire under that ass and see how you going to fare with that. But she's going to get destroyed. It's going to be horrible. And I guarantee you her judgment will be made public. And remember, the prophet said it first. All right. So let's get a couple precepts. I don't want to be on this too long. But this is just the mindset that Jake is in. And this is the reason why you brothers and you few sisters out there, count yourself blessed if you wake up and you still believe every day. Because if you wake up and you still have this in your spirit, that's mercy being shown into you from on high. Okay. No matter what you go through in your life and what type of shortcomings you go through, mental battles or whatever, at the end of the day, you wake up and this truth is still on your spirit, then that means that the Lord is giving you another chance to get it right, man. So that's a blessing versus a person like that that's destitute of wisdom. She's through, okay? She doesn't even have an understanding as to why. You know? Calling the Most High B-I-T-C-H. You are in some serious trouble, young lady, to say the least. You know, and I pray and I wish we was in our, you know, if we wasn't under this devil, somebody would have found you and kicked your fucking head off your shoulders, man. Literally, you would have literally got put down for disrespecting the Most High like that. You know, but the Lord gonna catch up with you, just a matter of time. Okay, they'll probably find you inside of a fucking suitcase on fire somewhere. Or they probably find your body parts in 3 different states in your head in your mama's basement somewhere. But either way it go, you're going to get what's coming to you and soon, I hope. So this is the book of Titus 1:10. That says, for there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision. Okay. Now, she probably doesn't know she's an Israelite. And then again, she probably heard it and bucked up against it. But regardless of it, the fact that it is out there. Okay. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, mainly you Judites, you're of the circumcision if you know who you are as a people. Okay, and I'm sure she's heard the message of the Israelites, and this is probably why she's scoffing. But it says here, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped. Okay, Lord said your mouths must be stopped. Who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake. Okay, and I'm not saying she's doing this for money, because honestly speaking, I mean, Who knows? But the fact about it is, this is a unruly and a vain talker. Okay, she's had a lot of shit to talk about the Most High since I've known about her, and it appears that she's getting worse and worse. And the reason why she ain't shut her mouth is because she's still able to breathe. You know, but like the brother said, she must be behind on rent, so she got to blame the Most High. I guess the OnlyFans pictures or the OnlyFans content ain't really booming like they used to be, because a lot of these simps are waking up into the games and the mind fuckery you bitches are playing on them. So they're finally waking up, you know, and they're saving their money. And it says, one of them, even a prophet of their own, said the creatures are always liars, evil beasts, slow bellies. But this witness is true, wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be sound in the faith, which she's not in the faith. But I want to get the point, not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men that turn from the truth. But the point is, verse 15, it says here, unto the pure, all things are pure. But unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure. And that's the thing. That's the point I wanted to make. But even their mind and conscience is defiled. Okay, so nothing is pure to her. Nothing can be what it is. You tell her, well, this is all part of a divine movie of the Most High. She's going to look at you like, why do God need to create? It's always going to be a lot of conjectures and whys and this and that, instead of just going into the scriptures and understanding a small semblance of the mind of the Most High. Because the scriptures say, my thoughts are not your thoughts, your ways are not my ways. My ways are higher than your ways. So the things that the Most High do, we don't fully understand, but he still gives us a detailed picture of to why things are playing out the way they are. Okay, and a lot of the things that we just can't know because we're in this third dimensional body, man. So a lot of things we're just not gonna be able to recollect in our thoughts, man. But you got a demon like this that thinks that she's merited to get the answers, that she's deserving of the answers, when you ain't deserving but nothing but death, man. Okay, and you will be put to death, and I guarantee you that. All right, if I'm not right about nothing else, I guarantee you, Yahweh Shai will put this bitch to death in a gruesome fashion. Okay, the Lord may have our ass on a fucking roller coaster, and that motherfucker just fly off the fucking tracks with her on it, and she would go head first into the fucking concrete, man. You know, or the Most High may have you to get thrown from a goddamn car on the highway, and you get drugged by a semi truck 5 miles down the road, and then the semi truck fly off a fucking bridge and explode or something, and you attached to it. Okay, the Lord got 1,000,001 ways to kill a nigga. Just to be frank. You know? Go here. Job 39:17. Because Yahweh have deprived her of her wisdom, neither have we imparted to her understanding. But what time she lifted herself up on high, she scorned the horse and his rider. Yeah, that fucking pride, man. And these women are completely on high right now. Their pride is just like, wow. Their pride is on a level of blasphemy, for real. Because you can't tell Eve a damn thing now. Because this world, through feminism, has convoluted the minds of the women to the point that women really believe that they're important, that they believe that they're on some type of spectacular level and that they're gods. Because their pride, feminism, and you slow-belly simps. Which all of you going to have your judgment. You know? Then again, the Lord may just save this whole... just to burn this bitch and to make a public example, because I can see the Lord bringing her through everything. You know, the economic collapse, she's going to lose everything. She's going to get chipped up and still be destroyed through famine. And the Lord is so cold, he can bring her through all that and keep her spirit in our body. You know, because the average person, you can't go a month without eating food and drinking water. The Lord may shrivel her ass up, man, and she may survive a whole month through famine with no food, no bread, no water. You know what I'm saying? No Kool-Aid. And then when the missiles come, the Most High may just burn our ass up in a famished body, man. And that'll be a fitting judgment for a demon like that. Because she's going to probably live through the economic collapse. See, the Most High is going to bring her through this shit to show you the reason why he's to be feared. It's too easy for of a judgment for a nigga to come and just put a bullet in her head. That's too quick. That's a merciful killing, if you ask me. Motherfucker, blow your fucking brains out. She has to suffer. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts. She has to suffer through it. Okay, she has to deal with the economic collapse, the martial law getting gained great by these troops. Because all that's coming to the streets of America. The civil wars and all this other shit. The famine, the pestilence, and then the missiles. And you're going to get all. The Lord has appointed her probably for all the four-sword judgment. She probably going to get every judgment, man. All right. But it says, what time she lifted up herself on high, she scorned the horse and his rider. Okay, but it says, but hast thou given the horse strength? Hast thou clothed his neck with thunder? Can thou make him afraid as a grasshopper? And the glory of his nostrils is terrible. Right? Because the Most High can do these things. You can't do shit. Okay, the Lord said all flesh is as grass before him. And what does grass do? Grass get mowed down. All right. Got another precept here, Wisdom of Solomon 11. And I'm going to start at verses 1. The whole point is good to verse 11. But I'm going to just kind of go through this quick. But this is Wisdom of Solomon 1:1. It says, love righteousness, ye that be judges of the earth. Think the Lord with a good heart and a simplicity of heart that seek him. And that's going into the elect, man. We understand. We don't scoff against the Most High. Yeah, we may go through things and we may question why. And sometimes you may get a little aggravated like, damn, man. You know, but overall, we don't overstep our boundaries with Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, okay? We don't overstep our boundaries. You know, it's curious to get a little, it's normal to get curious in the flesh and to ask certain things. Even the prophets did that, like, well, why the hell you choose me to be a prophet? I don't want to do this. You know, that's natural being a man in the flesh. But even then, you have to have a certain level of control to not overstep your boundaries, man. Okay, that's one thing about, I will never disrespect my father. So how much more the Heavenly Father? See, Jake has no fear, and the Lord is getting ready to bring fear back in the earth. It says, for he will be found of them that tempt him not, and showing himself unto such as do not distrust him. And she has no trust in the Lord. Okay, she's mad now because inflation, because food is high, because you want a pack of graham crackers of shit $5, $6, and she's blaming the Most High. Blame your wicked ass Edomite lover. Blame him. It says for things. And then on top of that, this is a wicked society. So, I mean, really, the Lord is doing it. He is the reason behind all this wickedness in the planet Earth, because this is an evil world. This is why the scriptures say that, roughly paraphrasing it, it says that the Most High created evil for sinners, roughly paraphrasing it. So the reason why the world is falling is because we're under a wicked rulership. All right. If this was a perfect rulership being spread through the law, statutes, and commandments, we would never have famines. We would never have fucked up weather. We would never have pestilence. We would never have adultery. We would never have inflation, sickness. None of these things wouldn't be existed if we followed what the Lord told us to follow. So it's really your fault. It says, for forward thoughts separate from the Most High. Okay. And she's very forward. And his power, when it is tried, reproveth the unwise. And this bitch is unwise by all means. Okay. No cap, no diddy. And she's going to get reproved. It says, for unto a malicious soul, wisdom should not enter, nor dwell in a body that is subjected to sin. So you just answered your own question. Okay, you're a sinner and you're a malicious soul. So you have no understanding. It says, for the Holy Spirit of discipline will flee deceit and remove from thoughts that are without understanding, and will not abide when unrighteousness come in. Right, because if this Holy Spirit is dealing with us, we're not going to be subjugated, or we're not going to be deterred by the wickedness of this world. Okay, and we're not going to say blasphemous statements like that, calling the Most High B-I-T-C-H. You know, it says here, for wisdom is a loving spirit, which you don't have, and would not acquit a blasphemer of his words. For the Most High is witness of his reigns, and a true beholder of his heart, and a hearer of his tongue. For the Spirit of the Lord filleth the world, and that which contain all things have knowledge of the voice. Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. And this is the reason why your ass is getting ready to be made a public example. It's the reason why brothers are doing videos on this demon. Okay? But it says for inquisition, it says, therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Neither shall vengeance, when it punished, pass him by. So you're surely to get judged. Okay? For inquisition should be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his word should come to the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds. For the ear of jealousy heareth all things, and the noise of the murmurings is not hid. So therefore beware of murmuring, which is unprofitable, and refrain your tongue from backbiting. For there is no word in secret that shall go for naught, and the mouths that belied slayeth the soul. So this demon here, you in big trouble. So all this shit you talk publicly, the Most High is going to reward you publicly. All right. So with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
Lord's will, you will edify into the next lesson. Shalom.
Like any god that fucks up their own creation more than once should not ever be regarded as all-knowing, all-powerful, worth a damn, any of that. Imagine if you started at a job, claimed to be the absolute best of the best. Like, they should be happy that they're hiring you type shit. You get in there and start fucking shit up. Funny thing about that, though, is that's with humans, and there's a lot of give when it comes to humans because humans are, you know, flawed. This god claimed to be perfect, and somehow he fucked up creation once, then decided, redo, and then just killed all of them. Almost all of them. It might have been where he fucked up. Maybe he should have just killed every single one of them. Like, Noah and them shouldn't have survived either. But had Noah and them get the ark and the animals and all of that shit so they could save at least part of humanity. And then the folks that he decided to save fucked up again. He's looking at us like we're the fucking problem. Bitch, you made us, allegedly. Obviously, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And apparently, he plans on doing it again. He plans on wiping all of us out again. No one knows if he plans on kickstarting humanity all over again for a third time. Honestly, who even knows if that's only the third time? Imagine God kept fucking up. Only decided to talk about a couple of times. Like, you know, in The Good Place, whenever they kept figuring out that they were actually in the bad place, and so they had to keep starting over. Bet money that was God, because he just kept fucking up.